In today's video then we're going to be looking at the Horstmann VMK 7D SRS. We've already covered the 7 SRS, and in this video we're going to be looking at the 7D SRS and how it differs from the average everyday run-of-the-mill widely available 7 SRS. How this one differs from a standard 7 SRS is all to do with the clock face that is mounted upon it. Let me tilt that up a bit. There it is then. Now you can see it already, the difference between this one and a standard 7 SRS, and just above the clock face inside there you can see what I'm going to be naming as a little bridge. Okay, so you can see it in there. It's attached to the clock face and it rotates around with the clock face. And there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out now and open up the front case so that we can observe the differences between the 7D SRS and a standard 7 SRS, because right next to it there on the board is a standard 7 SRS. And there we go. So we got the front cases open then. And if we zoom in on the 7D SRS, we shall have a look at that little bridge that I was talking about, which is mounted to the clock face. There it is then. You can see it's attached to the clock face there. And what that does is when it comes around, there's a little micro switch just there inside that little device with the two screws upon it. Just to the side of the bridge there we've got an off toggle. That turns the time switch off when it goes around to the bottom. Now then, at the bottom we've got the on toggle. There it is, and you can also see that there is another little toggle there, and it says aux on wrote on it, and there's a little indent inside that. Now that aux on is in reference to that bridge which is up the top. When you set that aux on tab to a particular time on that clock face, that then determines when the bridge interacts with that little micro switch. What this allows the electricity board to do in reference to setting a tariff is to give a certain amount of time before the off-peak load turns on. So say for example you could have 7 off-peak hours, but you'd only get 6 hours of off-peak electricity. This one was in service back in 1985, as denoted by that little label that's been stuck on the front of there. I'm sorry about that camera tripod. Right, there it is then, 185 it says on it, and as such is when it was last tested out. Hope you enjoyed watching that one, and that was just to identify the differences between a Horstmann 7D SRS and a standard run-of-the-mill widely available 7 SRS. There will be more time switches later on this channel, and I'd like to say thanks for watching.